Hey, good morning, East Texas. I'm meteorologist Cody Gottschalk. Well, yesterday was a weird day. I tell you, we really waited for a while for that rain to finally make its way into East Texas, and that helps temperatures climb into the upper 80s for many spots. Areas like Nacogdoches and Lufkin even hit 90 to 91, which we figured was a possibility, but it looks like a good chunk of deep East Texas was able to hit the low 90 range. We did get that cluster of thunderstorms build in from into our western zones, and that kind of kept a few areas cooler with some of that cloud cover, but I tell you, we really going to see some big shifts and some big warm-ups on the way as our weather makers are starting to leave the area, and we just go back to that normal old mid-June sunshine for at least a little bit. So let's talk about today. It is Wednesday, and we will see a range of temperatures just like yesterday, some upper 60s, some low 70s, partly to, we'll call it partly cloudy skies, a few areas trending a little clearer than others. For lunchtime, we'll sit back in the mid-80s with highs in the upper 80s with a few spots, just like yesterday, hitting that 90-degree mark. Dealing with some slightly drier air in a few spots, but we could still deal with the chance of an isolated shower or maybe even a stray thunderstorm, but coverage is going to be very, very limited. Most expected to stay totally dry, and that's what you're going to see here on Futurecast. Shower potential continues this morning, meaning, hey, you could get a brief shower, you could get just some sprinkles, but the potential for maybe a wet windshield or maybe some wet roads will be there, so just be careful in your morning commutes. And again, as we head on into the afternoon, we're really just not seeing much developing as we head into the later part of the day. Is there a chance of rain? Sure, it's just not a guarantee of rain. Heading into your Thursday, even though our Futurecast rain graphics are getting stuck, we will stay dry for your for your Thursday as well as for your Friday and Saturday as well. Sunday, which is Father's Day, don't forget, very limited chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. We're going to start to get our first little nudge of some tropical moisture kind of working its way in toward our southern zones first. We'll see better coverage of that tropical moisture on your Monday. I think we'll see a little bit better chance of some widespread showers and thunderstorms throughout the area. And thankfully, whenever you get these tropical setups, it's not a tropical storm or anything making its way in. It's just a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. The overall severe threats are usually quite low, but you just get those big fat raindrops, which means locally heavy downpours will be possible at any thunderstorm that can form. And so we'll have pretty decent coverage on Monday and some okay coverage on Tuesday as well. So the further north you live, the harder it'll be for you to get some higher rainfall totals, which is why we're showing the chance of around 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 of an inch over the next 7 days. But you get further down south into extreme deep East Texas, and well, you could easily get 1 inch to 1.5 inches at least. Just really depends on where those thunderstorms track. You can really see where a lot of that Gulf moisture is going to be hanging out, and that's mainly along the Gulf Coast. For southeastern Texas, of course, southern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and especially Florida, they're going to get quite waterlogged as they head in toward early next week. So for today, and even in toward the rest of this week, as you'll see here, we'll just be thankful that we actually get a break from the rain, because we have had so much of it from the past several weeks. So thankful for the sunshine for today, and especially for the next few days. But with all that being said, you still will want to be careful with the heat. Temperatures will be climbing up into the middle 90s for your Friday and over the Father's Day weekend, but with all that rising humidity, it could easily feel over 100 degrees. So just take care of Dad. Make sure you're not having him sit outside and sweat too much on Father's Day. And as you see here, with those better rain chances for Monday and Tuesday, it looks like temperatures will trend a little cooler for most in the low 90s.